Hello there, children. It's Beanie Boo Blog here, and if you have been watching my channel for a while now, you know that season 2 just ended, and based on what people have been saying, that was a pretty good season. So if you have not somehow watched that yet, then I would suggest doing so. And this is a Q&A video. I asked you guys to ask some questions in my most recent video, and you guys did, so we're gonna go over them. I've got Crunch right here, our somewhat lovable and egotistical host. And yeah, so our very first question is, what is my favorite participant? Personally, I don't have a favorite participant because I created all of them, and I could have gotten a fan favorite and literally just made their character trash in the span of one episode. So technically I don't have a favorite at all. And yeah, I don't have a favorite. The next question is, do you think of in which order the participants will leave the game before you film or while you do it? All of the eliminations and challenges, they're all planned from the beginning. So, in Season 2, I know a lot of you were disappointed with a few eliminations, especially Episode 14. Everything is planned from the beginning. I don't do anything based off of what commenters say. So, if you say something and it somehow happens, that's not because I listened. It's probably because I was planning for that to happen. But yeah, everything is planned from the beginning, and whenever the season starts, I already have a plan on who the winner's going to be, who's going to be eliminated first, and who's going to make it how far in the season. So yeah, everything's planned from the beginning. Our next question is, are you doing a season 3? As of right now, that's being looked into, because I have school that starts in less than a week. And if I did a season 3, episodes would probably be not as frequent as the previous 2 seasons. And our next question is, when will season 3 of Beanie Boo Survivor be out? Just same answer as before. And then another question we have is, what do your comments with all the weird symbols mean? Sometimes things are better kept secret. And this person asks, who had the most funny moments out of the cast of both seasons? Actually, I don't know. I'd have to look back into it. I haven't watched some of the episodes in quite a while, but I would probably think that characters like Twiggy and Sugar would be up there because they got a lot of screen time in the past 2 seasons, so they probably have, more comedic relief moments. And another question is, who won the most challenges? That, I have no clue. I'd have to go back and tally all of them, including team challenges, so that would be kind of difficult. But maybe someday I'll be able to do that, but as of right now, I can't really answer that. But yeah, I know it wasn't many questions, but thank you everyone who asked that question. And we're gonna do a little bonus segment on how making the entire series works. So here we go. Alright, so I got all of my lovely little Beanie Boos here. I'm not gonna make you count. I have 83 as of right now. 79 are in here, and I got the little seals and stuff. They sit in those ones because they're smaller and they land on their stomachs. But regarding cast, the season 1 cast was picked by random. I actually downloaded a randomizer app and I entered all my Beanie Boos names, which was 74 of them at the time. And the first 20 that it spit out would be in season 1, and that's how I got the season 1 cast. Once I got my cast, I went and I picked out personalities from them. I made sure that all the characters were somewhat distinct from each other, so that way you remember who each cast member was. That way they wouldn't be all the same personality and thus making it bland. So I got characters like Piper, food addict, and I got characters like Tracy, always wanting a spray tan, wants to do modeling, stuff like that. And I did plan every single elimination with the help of this little journal that I have here. Yeah. For both seasons, I have this journal, and it has everything that I plan, episode by episode, who gets eliminated, what episode, all that type of stuff. And so that's how I plan the eliminations and the challenges, and even what the episode is called. So yeah. And then there comes season 2. Once I finished filming season 1, I really enjoyed filming that season, and I knew that I wanted to make a second season. but I wasn't sure what I wanted to make it about. So I like went on a trip for a week right after filming season 1, like literally the day after. And like while I was on my trip, I was thinking, how am I going to film a season 2 and make it to where people can like make to where it stands out from season 1. Season 1, it's a basic vanilla season, 20 competitors, one person eliminated every episode, all that basic stuff. And so that's where I came up with the idea for duos. I decided that I would bring back 10 of the original competitors, like 10 of the competitors that played well last season that were liked by the fan base. And so I picked, like Sugar, Piper, Rainbow, Fetch, Honora, Twiggy, Mandy, Jewel, Hipper, and gosh, it's hard to remember. And I brought them back so that way it wouldn't like seem entirely disconnected from season 1. So that's why I had the episode special where they had to hunt for the $1 million, and they ended up tying for first place. And so that's how I brought them back in. And I decided that, 10 competitors, not big enough for a whole season. And so that's where the new competitors come in. So season 2 competitors were not randomly picked. I actually handpicked them myself because I knew that it would be a duo season, and I wanted partners that could somewhat like fit well with each other regarding personality and or appearance. So that's why I had like Henya and Avery, and I had other characters like Slit and Helena and all that type of stuff. And I also tried to make their personalities different, and I even gave characters different accents. We all know Ramsey had a full-on British accent. It was kind of hard to do, but I think I did somewhat well enough. And it was hard to film season 2, especially in the beginning, because I had literally 30 competitors, and like bringing 30 Beanie Boos outside and in and out is hard enough. And then also where I live, in the middle of summer, it's like super hot. So it's pretty easy to get overheated. So yeah, that was pretty hard. But I went by and I filmed more episodes, and duos were eliminated, all that type of stuff. And once again, season 2 was planned. Like all the eliminations were planned, all the challenges were planned. Like, I don't stick with absolutely everything. I mean, I know there was one elimination in season 1 that I changed a lot. Like, Honora was supposed to go in, like, the 3rd episode, but I changed that, and you can tell that she made it far. And, in season 2, a lot of the challenges were changed because I thought they would be too boring. So that happened, and, yeah. Personally, I don't prefer one season over the other, but, like, I like both of them a lot. Because I was the creator, so I can't really have favorites since I've experienced all of it then. But yeah, season 2 and season 1, both seasons were fun to film, and I'm glad people like the series because I'm pretty sure it made my channel somewhat more popular, because ever since I started the series 3 months ago, I've gotten a little more than 100 subscribers. So thank you to everyone who stopped by for my channel, hearts and kisses, all that stuff. And yeah, especially with season 2, I'm pretty sure you guys realize that season 2 is the first season to actually have couples. So yeah, I mean, Helena and Lainey obviously weren't, but I also had Avery and Kenya, and Rainbow and Fetch, they were a couple in the beginning of the season 2, and then they kind of got eliminated. Spirit and Slit, I had the idea to do couples because I wanted it to where, the Beanie Boos would have more of a connection to each other than just be seen as rivals and all that stuff. And I was actually discussing it with my friend, and my friend was the one who had the idea of introducing LGBT couples. That was actually not my idea. So if it weren't for my friend, Avery and Kenya being a thing would not exist, and neither would these two. But yeah, obviously, we love and support you, so don't be afraid, haha. And, yeah, that was an idea. So to everyone who has been, here since the beginning, or at least the beginning of season 2, thank you so much for stopping by at this channel, and I'm excited to see where this series goes. Yeah, it's been so fun. I love filming this series because it gives me something to do, especially during all this lockdown stuff. And it's just overall really fun because Beanie Boos, doing anything with Beanie Boos is like one of my favorite hobbies. So yeah, thank you guys for watching so much, and I guess I'll see you next time. So bye.